Kajingilang Kynhun Myntri ke Sarkar MDA-II hak shitrek wiyong arja penrio. Kala aja menjur ban Pynhiar ke value added tax jangka compressed natural gas CNG na khatsau 0.1% syakasan persen la pentep Myntri rangba ke jela u Konrad ki sangma. Nalor gani Myntri rangba ula pentep ru bag jelang Kynhun Myntri kala shimru katukani ki rai kum gajing menjur ya ke Meghalaya non-government school colleges employees centralized provident fund scheme 2026 kacingente kurdani ki nongtrai ad hoc lembat Kiwei pan.
The first item was regarding the Meghalaya State Allied Health Council rules 2026. We passed those particular rules today. Also, we had the proposal for the approval of the Meghalaya Science and Technology Cell Service rules. Those were also passed. Third, the Meghalaya Integrated Economics and Statistics Service rules 2026. That also was passed in the cabinet today. Fourth, the Meghalaya Subordinate Integrated Economics and Statistics Service Rules 2026. This also was passed in the cabinet today. Apart from these service rules and rules of the specific relevant sections, we had reduced our VAT rate on methane gas as compressed natural gas CNG from 14.5% to 5%, in line with what other states also are doing. And this is being done, of course, to create a competitive environment so that we will be able to attract different agencies to come and set up their base out here. We have decided, as I said, to reduce the VAT from 14.5% to 5% on methane gas used as compressed natural gas, CNG. The next decision that was taken was the implementation of the Meghalaya Non-Government Schools and College Employees Centralized Provident Fund Scheme 2026. As you are aware that a large number of non-government schools and colleges employees, based on the act, the relevant act, certain contributions were being made, but government did not have a proper scheme to implement this particular contribution. So today we have finalized that particular scheme and cabinet has approved it. So once this scheme is approved, based on the scheme, the employees of the non-government schools and colleges, they will be getting the benefits of the Provident Fund. The next was the service conditions of regularized ad hoc employees, seniority and promotion thereof. So as you recall that we had regularized the ad hoc appointments pre-2007, and therefore after that, of course, a lot of them also had to go for, they were promoted also. So therefore there was a issue because those who were retired, their pensions were pending, because the AG had to know whether they are going to be on the post which they were regularized in, or whether the post that they got promotion in. So there was some confusion in that. So hence we have decided to regularize those aspects and those promotions, especially those promotions, or rather only those promotions which has been made as per the service rules, and proper procedures at that point have been followed for these ad hoc employees. We will recognize them and give a one-time condonation for it, and accordingly the concerned employees will get their salary as per the promotion. Again, I repeat, those promotions which were processed properly and the rules were followed and the procedures were followed. So for those promotions, we will give a condonation and allow that promotion to be recognized, so that necessary pension can be given on the basis of the promoted post. The last decision that was taken was the naming and renaming of roads and building localities. These were mostly the normal roads which already had been named after certain individuals. So there were changes in the names. So we had most of them, of course, about 3 of them. I'll send the list to you. I don't have the list with me right now. But mostly we were just correcting the names. Like one road was Blessed Mother Teresa Road, So we have like changed it to Saint Teresa Road. So those kind of nomenclature changes were made. And in one or two areas, of course, we have come out with new names. I will ask my team to send those details to you. As of Meghalaya is concerned, there is from the domestic use, we are still managing. It's there is some shortage, but not that much. But when it comes to commercial LPG, there is a shortage throughout the nation. So government has increased the amount to 70% of the original amount which was there for all the states. Earlier it was 20%, and then now they've increased to 70%, but the actual impact of that is yet to be felt. We do expect that in the coming days that the actual supply will go up, and we do expect some relief. But of course these are a bit of a challenge, because as you're aware, almost 90% of the LPG requirement is there. It comes from this region and passes to the state of Hormuz, and therefore the challenges are there. But at the same time, as I said, the government of India is making arrangements at different levels to minimize the inconvenience that the people are facing. This is the non-government teachers. So these are the deficit teachers mostly. So all the deficit teachers, I hope you remember, the deficit teachers are basically all private colleges and private schools, where government has given them grant in aid in form of deficit fund. So like colleges like St. Anthony's College, or or St. Edmunds, or Shillong College, Don Bosco. So these colleges that were there, where government is giving the salary in terms of deficit grant. So there, as I said, some contribution was taken from them, based on an act which was there during the Assam time, and that act was adopted by us. So based on that, when the contributions were taken, the government at that point in time did not come out with a scheme on how this particular contribution will be then given to the employees of these colleges and schools when they retire. So today what we did was we approved that scheme, that this is how it will be given. And that was something that was pending for a long time. And that is what we have done. I don't have the numbers with me, but these are, as I said, all mostly college teachers, deficit college teachers.
Habatin, pej bahaki kishab, kashab plus F.
Ka plus F?
Hakabam bangibam, dunaki eki bataye kamet. Namar kata habathiru atau khau kamlu ka umpnyang kadut pet ya ka sharp plus F ha ka jingsom. Yaki nutrient kumki vitamin bat ka iron la icon diat bat ka bathau bha kam khta ai ka dur jingki mar bam ka jing mat lani ka rukom shed yaki. Balehi banai kita. Kadon ka we ka jing mentoy ba kongsan. Ka kot ka kia. Ka nutrition ba kambha ka jing im ba kambha pendon kam daki mar ba madon ka sharp plus F menta kasni.
Lawan Ra Shafi Lingba ko office jong Commissionerate of Food Safety Meghalaya.